We're doing completing the square again. Yay! You take the number in front of x, which is 8. The number 8. We're taking the number 8. What are we doing with the number 8? Divided by 2 and square it. So we're adding that, we're also minusing that. So that's the first step. Take the number in front of x, divide by 2 and square it. So you'll end up with plus 16, very good. And minus 16. So let's put these 3 in brackets because we're going to look at those 3 separately. Okay, we're going to factorize those 3 first. What do those 3 factorize into? X plus 4 times x plus 4, which is x plus 4 squared. Okay, that's the first 3. They turn into x plus 4 squared. Because of, remember the ACB thing? Last 2 numbers, what do they turn into? 16 and 9 become 25. All right, and now, what's the last step? Can you see a number squared minus a number squared? X plus 4 squared minus what number squared? 5 squared. So this is called the difference of perfect squares. A minus B, A plus B is equal to what?
A squared plus B squared.
A squared minus B squared. This is called the difference of perfect squares. So we take the number there, which is squared, put it there. Take the number squared, put it there. Take the number A, put it there. But this time there's a plus in between. So there you go. The answer is 4 minus 5 is 1. And 4 plus 5 is 9. Okay? So that is completing the square. Let's solve by completing the square. So first step, what was it? What do we do with the negative 6 thingy? We divide it by 2. Very good. Any questions? Any questions? We are getting to that, yes. So I jumped straight to this. I took the b, divided it by 2. Everyone see that? So now we have, what's 9 and 4 become? Very good. When we get to this point, you can do it 2 different ways. Because we are solving, we can do it this way. We can bring the 13 over. So plus 13 to both sides. Does everyone get that? What's the opposite of squared? Square root. So I square rooted both sides and then bring the 3 over. So So this is the answer. Shh. All right, let's focus on this because I knew someone would ask it. Does anyone know why? I'll show you an example. Shh. Are you watching? X squared equals 4. Let's get rid of the squared. Plus or minus 4. What's the square root of 4? So the answer is plus or minus 2. To get x squared equals 4, we can square positive 2 or we can square negative 2. Both of them get 4 as the answer. So the answer can be positive 2 or negative 2. The same with this one. If we square root both sides, the square root can be positive or negative. Okay? So that's why this is the final answer. The other way is to use dots. So if we go back to this line again, you can use dots and you'll get the same thing. Remember the null factor law? Does everyone remember the null factor law? So this is all equal to 0. So the null factor law is this times this equals 0. So this or this has to equal 0. So then you end up getting the same answer. Okay, so two different ways. You pick the way that works for you, either this one or this one. Okay? As long as you get the same answer.